Hello, everyone. How are you? If I were to have to qualify the government of Canada for a mortgage, it probably would not qualify. Forget about the stress test, even at like the contract rate. That's how bad the finances of Canada are. There's a gentleman by the name of Jacques. He is the parliamentary Parliamentary Budget Officer, and he's the fiscal watchdog for. He's just started. There's this whole thing around that, but he warns that without immediate action from the federal government, that our fiscal path is unsustainable. So there was actually a few different things that he said, and this whole thing of fiscal path being unsustainable, those are his words, not mine. And I've been talking for quite some time about people getting ready 12 months, 18 months, and this gentleman here was talking about we actually don't have that much time. He actually used an analogy. I wrote it down. So he used a health analogy, and for those of you who know, I love CrossFit and weightlifting, so I love that he used this health analogy. He said, Canada is like someone 200 pounds overweight with 50% body fat. Some other countries are 400 pounds overweight at 75% body fat. One case is worse, but both are dangerous. So I could go into, the video itself is an hour and a half. It's actually very scary. And I do have a lot of concerns, which I've been talking about for quite some time. But what it means is that, even though everybody talks about rates going down, we need to understand why rates are going down and understand what the impact of that is. But I also want to know for how long. And when we have warnings like this happening, what does that mean for Canadians over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years as you're renewing your mortgage? So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about this week. I could go on. I mean, this video that he talks about is an hour and a half. And I know a lot of people aren't going to watch this. And if you've already gotten this far, wow, thank you so much. But yeah, it's things like this that I'm paying attention to. What I would do is I would Google, Parliamentary Budget Officer Jacques, and see some of the things that he says. I would go to some independent journalists because while the news did okay to say some of the things that he was concerned about, there's actually more things that he said that are more concerning that I think Canadians should really start paying attention to. So, but for those of you that have gotten this far and you do want to know more of what he said, I can definitely send you some links. So, you can message me or write down link, and I'll send you some different things that you can listen to that'll give you a better breakdown than I can here in a few minutes. Thank you so much, and until next week, be well. Don't make decisions based on the news, and don't make decisions based on your bank only. I want you to strategically think about this sort of stuff. I tell my clients all the time, this is stuff that you should start 6 months to a year prior and really watching. And then by the time we get to 4 or 5 months, you know where rates are at. You can start locking them in, and you can make customized decisions. So again, my name is Michelle Brienza. I've been doing this for the last 28 years, and I love what I do. I try to keep it real here as much as possible. If you have any questions, lots of ways to get in touch with me, and let's see what we can do to help you out. Until next week, be well.